I've heard people say before that it doesn't really matter where you live, and there's that popular saying, you know, wherever you go, there you are. And that the secret to life is to just work on yourself. But I think that's complete BS. I think that where you live plays a absolutely huge role in your life. Massive role. I think way bigger. I give credit to where I live for so much of my happiness and just day-to-day joy that I don't think many other people do. And so that's one of the reasons I started making this YouTube video. That's one of the reasons I started making these YouTube videos, is because I feel like moving to Barcelona has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. Where you live plays a massive role in your day-to-day life satisfaction. So yeah, let's go downstairs and check out the sunrise. I come out here every single morning, and it's so refreshing to come out and see people doing some sort of physical activity, like running or riding their bikes or going for a swim or taking their dog for a walk or just walking by themselves and listening to a podcast. Just a simple boardwalk where people go to do their morning exercising. And I come out here every single morning to have my coffee and watch the sunrise. And it's so funny because I oftentimes run into friends out here. This is another great thing about living in what I call digestible city, in a place where you run into your friends all the time. You have something called frictionless friendships. It's an idea I came across a while back, where it doesn't take so much effort to meet up with your friends. You just naturally, as a byproduct throughout your day, you run into each other. And that happens to me so much here in Barcelona. It's freaking crazy. Still, I've been living here for 7 years, and so obviously over time I've accumulated a lot more friends. But even at the beginning, when I first moved here, I would meet somebody, and then a couple days later I would run into them out somewhere around the city. And this even ties into like why I started writing online. I noticed that these moments of serendipity are some of our most joyful moments throughout our life. These moments where we experience accidental joy. It's if your entire life was planned out and you had a blueprint for how every single day was going to look for you, wouldn't that be a boring existence? And that's why I'm such a big believer in serendipity and in the place you live playing such a big role in your overall life satisfaction. Because if you live in a place that's boring and sterile, where you have to drive your car everywhere, you're going to have less serendipity in your life, and you're going to experience less accidental joy. And that's part of the reason I started writing about these topics and shooting these YouTube videos, because I want people to experience more accidental joy in their lives. So yeah, I really just wanted to shoot this quick video to show you a little bit of my morning routine and the sunrise here in Barcelona, and to just remind you that where you live is super important. And I used to live in the boring suburbs where I had to drive a car everywhere, and moving to Barcelona, moving to a place where I don't have to drive a car everywhere, has been such a big benefit to my life in general. And so that's a big thing that I want to talk about in future videos as well, and helping you maybe find a new place to live, because I think that each and every one of us could be living a better life just by simply packing up our stuff and moving to a different place. And if you've never tried it before, I highly recommend it. It doesn't have to be forever. even if it's just for a little bit. All right, I think that's it for today, for this morning's rambling. I hope you enjoyed this morning's sunrise. See you in the next one. Cheers. Wait. Before I finish this video, I just have to show you this. How awesome is this, that in Barcelona they still bring out the horses for a morning walk to do patrolling. And the funny thing is, I've actually seen them stop somebody before. Like, one time I saw somebody riding a bike, and I forget what she was doing wrong. I think maybe here in Barcelona, you're not supposed to have headphones in if you're riding a bike. And I remember one time I saw them stop somebody, and I think she had headphones in or something, but I was just like so surprised. I saw him pull back the horse and like, whoa. And he literally, I thought it was just for show to bring the horses out and to take them for a walk. But no, they're actually patrolling the streets. And again, this goes back to what I said at the beginning of the video, that where you live matters so much. And these little unexpected moments of joy, like seeing the police taking a horse for a walk while I'm watching the sunrise, it's like you don't get this everywhere. So anyway, all right, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you live in a place that you don't feel like that you're in love with it, then it might be time for you to search for a different place, because I can guarantee you there are places out there that you could potentially be living a better life. And it just involves taking that leap. And I'm going to make future videos that dive deeper into how to take the leap, how I took the leap, because I really want to help more people experience this, living in a different place, and how places can change us. So, all right, that's it for today. Ciao.